What the f is happening? What is going on? What the f are you doing?
I am ImDontai and XXS.
I don't know what your intention is. Who the f is this?
Is this? But think, look.
Stop.
This is ImDontai, one of the biggest reactors on Twitch. And on this day, he was trolled harder than anyone in streaming history. Not just a normal troll, a fourth dimensional one. One that cost $500 and changed how I see the internet forever. But you might be wondering, what the hell did I do that made this streamer go so insane? And more importantly, why would I do something like this? So what you need to know for this video is there's a platform called XXL that every year launches a freshman list with around 10 upcoming rappers. The only problem with it is all these rappers are either not really upcoming or already have industry connections. And I work with a lot of artists in the underground, and most of us never get the chance that these rappers do to be on XXL. I was tired of seeing the underground constantly get ignored every year, so I had to do something about it. So I created a parody site called XXS, but instead of platforming relevant artists, we platform the most irrelevant artists. It was me and a couple friends I had. Y'all probably don't know who the hell we are, but I did it anyway. I put out a video during the time of the freshman list basically saying that I was trying to get more views on my platform than one of the XXL freestyles. XXL is a huge platform, so if we even beat one of their videos, we would have officially let our nuts hang here. And I'm getting to ImDontai, so if you're wondering what the hell's going on, don't worry, I got you. My goal here was to send it to a bunch of streamers to market the platform. Some worked.
Bro, should I get on it?
And some didn't.
Get this shit off my fucking screen.
But when thinking of streamers to send this to, there was something different about ImDontai. If you don't know who ImDontai is, he is not just a music reviewer or streamer, he is also a rapper, and he's been a rapper way longer than he's been a streamer. If you're tapped in, man. Land of development, you know what I'm talking about. And additionally, Dante was one of the biggest reactors to XXL content in general, so if we were able to get him to see anything, it would be a dub. Because he knew about the pain of being an upcoming rapper and also reacted to a lot of XXL content in the past, he was the perfect person to target. So the first thing I did was took one of his old freestyles and put it over a beat and labeled it a XXS freestyle. It wasn't anything crazy because honestly, I didn't really know what I was doing, but I did send a text-to-speech message to his Twitch chat, and this is what happened.
Yo, don't wanna bother, it seems like someone is impersonating you with an XXL freestyle.
Let me guess, this is gonna be some brain dead joke you got. Let me see.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hold up. Yeah. Hey. Okay. Saturday night. Walking to the mall and I'm feeling alright. Got a drink in my cup. Nothing much. I'm just chilling. Looking for a bitch to touch. Hey. Big fat booty and some overalls. I walked up to her and I gave a call. Hey, my name Dr. How you doing, shawty? She looked at me and she kept on walking.
I had the curly afro and my bro was with me, but...
Now, if you look at the reaction, you're honestly gonna think that was kind of nothing. I'm gonna be honest, upon first glance, I didn't really know what to do with this reaction or how it would help XXS, but I kept thinking to myself, you're stupid, Rohan. Why did you do all of this for nothing? There's no way you can make something out of nothing. Wait a second. Maybe that's the point. What if I tried to make a big deal out of nothing? So what I did, because I still paid for the website, I made an article about Dante's meaningless reaction to this XXS freestyle. There was nothing to talk about, but that was the point. So when I sent it to ImDontai, he couldn't believe what he saw.
Are you kidding me?
But someone made an article online about your last stream.
I literally seen what it said. It said XXS magazine. That's that bullshit motherfucking YouTube video, bro. What the fuck? So who the fuck is behind ImDontai reacts to his XXS freestyle. What the fuck is this? As the video played, there was no laughter, no commentary from the chat, just silence. Dante's expression slowly shifted from neutral to deeply confused as he stared at the screen, trying to process the odd visuals and mismatched audio. Without cracking a smile, he eventually muttered, "What the fuck is this?" with genuine bewilderment. After a few more seconds of awkward quiet, he calmly closed the tab, but not before giving the video a like. I liked it. Dante's silent approval via the thumbs up sparked curiosity across niche internet circles. Nobody's talking about this. Nobody's talking about this.
And to make it crazier, I decided to add a little bit of completely made up information just to see how he reacts.
But as he moved on, an eerie noise echoed from behind the scenes, a guttural growth followed by a raspy voice. ImDontai Beast hungry. Fans of the stream know this all too well. The ImDontai Beast, what the fuck is this? A gremlin-like creature that lives in a sealed room within Dante's setup must be fed 3 new subscribers a day or it starts making unsettling noises. With a sigh of resignation, Dante turned back to the stream. All right, you know what time it is, he muttered. The viewers understood it was time to feed the beast. Is this who's behind this?
Double XL, I saw that you just announced your freshman list, but unfortunately I didn't make the list. But it's fine, because I made it on a different list. Not that one. In fact, I created my own freshman list, and channel, and magazine available everywhere. Our mission is to get more views on XXS than one of the actual XXL freshmen, and more importantly, get XXL's attention. All the information.
I'm not gonna lie, that would actually be hilarious though. So what the fuck did I have to do? Like, why? What the fuck is this?
Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I was kind of trolling with not much focus or seriousness to it before, but this was the pivotal moment when something changed. Specifically, I joked that his reaction to the freestyle was being talked about in niche internet circles. But Dante responded with,
"Nobody's talking about this."
And then it finally clicked. He said nobody is talking about this, but what if we could make everybody talk about this? Or at least make it seem like everybody was talking about this. This is such a stupid thing to focus on and a meaningless reaction, but what if we could turn the most meaningless and unimportant thing into what is seen as a global event or trend? So I went back to the drawing board and thought, what is crazier than making an article about Dante's reaction? What if we had somebody make a whole news report on it? So I went on Fiverr and hired some news people to talk about ImDontai's reaction. And to take it one step further, I used AI to craft a song that was literally just the script of the newspaper, no rhyming or anything. For anybody who's mad about this, the joke of it was the fact that it was AI and not good. And now that Dante knew who I was, I needed to go undercover as a new identity so I could troll him again. And this reaction, this is where things finally started changing.
Yo, I don't think you may know, but you ended up in global news in some channel in the UK. They did a story about you.
I'm sure it's just some black dude with glasses, bro. Okay, this has got to be the fakest shit I've ever seen. You just made this video 3 minutes ago.
My name is Patrick CC. Reporting from abroad on a bizarre controversy unfolding in American internet culture, centered around popular streamer ImDontai. It all began with what should have been a simple reaction. Dante watched the trailer for XXS's Freestyle series, a chaotic blend of satire, underground rap, and obscure internet references. His initial response, now iconic, was a sharp, "What the fuck is this?"
I'm not even gonna react to this because this looks... What the fuck is this?
Dismissive, amused, classic Dante. But things took a surreal turn. Days later, Dante stumbled upon an article written by XXS about his reaction to their trailer. He read it live on stream, and this time his reaction was quieter. Same words, "what the fuck," but subdued, deflated. A shift occurred. The ever-confident dancing commentator seemed to waver.
What the fuck?
Then came the line that broke him. XXS claimed they report on important hip-hop news within niche internet circles. Dante scoffed and fired back. Nobody is talking about this.
Nobody's talking about this. Nobody's talking about this.
It was a clear shot at their relevance. And perhaps there is. But the true moment of collapse? A single sentence buried in the article, a reference to the ImDontai beast, a fictional creature said to live in his streaming room. According to legend, it must be fed 3 subscribers daily or it releases wet, bone-chilling growls into the night. XXS had found it, and worse, they exposed it. Dante froze. His chat erupted with "Feed the beast!" The Riz gone. The aura flickering. Even Bruce didn't know. With every scroll, his world...
What? Bruce? That's what the fuck is happening? What is going on? Jojo, what the fuck? I don't understand. I don't understand, bro.
With every scroll, his world cracked open. So the question remains, was Dante lashing out at a troll publication, or were they uncovering something real? This has been Patrick CC reporting globally on America's strangest streamer spiral.
CC, subscribe to me. We don't just see the news, we see the news. That means we see it double as much because we're so good. Reporting from abroad on a bizarre controversy unfolding in American internet culture, centered around popular streamer ImDontai. It all began with what should have been a simple reaction. Dante watched the trailer.
What the fuck is happening? What is going on? Who the fuck is this? Who is this? Who did you pay to make this? What the fuck is happening? I thought this was just a song.
It all began with what should have been a simple reaction. Dante watched the trailer for Double Excess's freestyle series, a chaotic blend of satire, underground rap, and obscure internet references. His initial response, now iconic, was a sharp "what the F is this?" dismissive, amused, classic Dante. But things took a surreal turn days later. Dante stumbled upon an article written by...
The song is literally just the guy reading the article. He's just reading the article. It's AI. AI is crazy. What the fuck is happening? I think he had to hire this guy from some shit. Had to.
I think they got the news niggas off Fiverr.
Fiverr, that's the site. That's the site.
And just to throw him off again, I decided to add an extra little twist.
What is the channel, bro? Is there more?
No, this is their well, actually. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Wait, you have to be fucking kidding me.
My name is Patrick CC, and today we are talking about the strange controversy between ImDontai and XXS. It began with Dontai reacting and XXS. It began with Dontai reacting to on Ultra Views XXS freestyle trailer, saying what the fuck is this? But things look a twist.
What the fuck?
But what really? Lately, Dontai was the reveal of the ImDontai beats. A creator, his security feed, subscribe to daily.
Now, you might look at that reaction and be starstruck or happy, but I really saw it as good news and bad news. The good news is this reaction elevated this to a whole different territory. But the bad news is the joke could run dry. I only had like one more shot to really prove myself here. There's only so many times you can interrupt a live streamer without it becoming annoying. So what I did next had to be the craziest thing yet, and I couldn't figure out what it would be until I stumbled across some hate comments. And in that moment, everything clicked. Even though it was ironic and done as a joke, people didn't like the AI music. My whole goal in the beginning was to platform underground artists, and Dante hates self-promo, but if it's done creatively, he will let it happen. What if all three of these ideas connected, and I created a song with real artists in my community about ImDontai's reaction? Triple whammy, everybody. So I got to work with some of the most talented people in my Discord to produce a song that sounded good while being about ImDontai's reaction. But that wasn't enough. We couldn't just share the song and have him react to it. That would be too normal. What if we hired real dancers? Honestly, this part I might have spent too much money, but we hired dancers to dance to this song with the hashtag ImDontai Challenge on TikTok. I might have got scammed because one of the dancers didn't do an original dance, but hey, you live and you learn. You might think we're done there, but that's still not enough. So I had another trick up my sleeve. If you know ImDontai, you know he is a massive Tom Cruise fan.
Something about, look at those eyes.
Even if he glares at you for a second, you can feel his intensity. He quickly shifts.
I can feel it through the screen. Holy.
So what if I got Tom Cruise himself to approve this song? That would be crazy. I don't have the money for that, so we had to get a fake Tom Cruise. But even all of this wasn't enough to truly do something fourth dimensional and legendary. Something was missing. And then, after a little bit of thinking, it finally clicked. What you all may not know is this isn't my first interaction with ImDontai. I met him this June during DreamCon. And specifically, I handed ImDontai a business card in June that led to a specific website. What are the chances that ImDontai still has that business card a couple months later and uses that to find out who is finally behind this all? This is a fourth dimensional troll because the final step to the troll is literally right in his pocket. So I designed the website the card led to literally lead to a video revealing everything, and I titled the website ImDontai Beast. I made the fake Tom Cruise reveal where to find the business card, and once Dante scanned the card, it would lead to that site with a big reveal revealing everything. This was by far the most risky troll I've ever done because $500 was relying on Dante finding the dancers, going to the YouTube page, seeing the Tom Cruise message, clicking it, watching the video, then finding the business card that he hopefully still has and using it to land on the final page. If any of these steps messed up, I was kind of screwed. But there was only one way to figure out if this was going to result in a big fail or big success, and it was to try it. So I spent weeks setting up everything to be perfectly in place, and when the time came, I sent a text-to-speech donation.
That whole 5K shit wrong.
If you saw but your controversy song is going viral on TikTok, is this really your song?
What? ImDontai Beast Challenge? ImDontai.
Now my name is Patrick, yes CC. Reporting on a controversy unfolding in culture about ImDontai's exposure. Feed the beast, nom nom nom. ImDontai Beast, nom nom nom. ImDontai Beast, nom nom nom. Feed the beast, nom nom nom. Feed the beast, nom nom nom.
Is this real? Feed the Beast? He's singing the words though. What is happening?
Reporting on a controversy unfolding in culture about ImDontai's exposure. ImDontai.
What do we do? What's happening? I'm so lost, bro. I'm so fucking lost, bro. Is this some AI bullshit, man?
Do you know these girls dancing then? Are they fans?
Okay, this is fake. This is fake.
It all began with an action. Dante clicked at the double XS clip. He was started with the caption.
Yo, this is the worst shit I've ever seen in my life.
Congratulations, ImDontai, on your new Beast song. I wanted to tell you, check your wallet and look for a business card with a guy with a yellow.
What the fuck are you doing? That's not Tom Cruise. Yo, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? He just uploaded this shit. Are you paying people to do this shit? I don't know what your intention is. Stop. Stop.
Now this crushed me because I put everything together, blood, sweat, tears to make this troll happen, including money. and he didn't like it. Not only that, it honestly looked like he hated it. I realized I didn't even want him to laugh anymore. I just wanted him to understand that I was coming from a good place. And in this moment, I look back at myself like, how could I get this so wrong and not read the room? A sinking feeling that maybe I was not as good as I thought and I couldn't succeed came into my brain, and honestly, I thought that this could never have a good ending. Just wrap it up, put the fries in the bag. But in all of this guilt, I remembered something. Flashback when I was going to DreamCon this year, my goal was to meet ImDontai because I was such a fan. I was in Dallas at the time during a really hard time in my life, and I was about to go home to California, but I canceled my flight last minute to buy the ticket for DreamCon. I took a Greyhound from Dallas to Houston in the morning to get there. It was the riskiest thing I probably have ever done. And a part of me thought that in that intense amount of risk I was taking, that nothing was gonna come out of it during the bus ride there. I was genuinely more scared than confident, but I still took the risk and gave it a shot. And that resulted in me meeting not only ImDontai, but a bunch of the biggest streamers in the world, including Kai Cenat. So in this moment, I found myself in the same fear. Did I risk so much for nothing? I was legitimately gonna call the whole thing off as an L, but I thought maybe one more push could change everything. So I sent a text-to-speech linking him the reveal video, and this was the result.
Oh, the British news plug finally exposed who he really is and why he trolled you.
What? This like y'all remember when I posted this?
Blend of satire, underground
rap. A random dude talking about I don't even know the beast, like the beast in the room, whatever. Let me see.
Scan the QR code.
Wait, did I just see it?
Code on the back for the big reveal. I knew you didn't have
Did we
it.
meet?
I do my own stunts.
Congratulations, ImDontai, you just got trolled. But you're probably wondering how I pulled this off, who I am, and even why would I do something like this? And by the way, Dante, the dancers and the people on the song are real people that I worked with. These are not AI, I promise you. Well, it all started back in June of this year.
You got mad at me about a tweet I said 4 years ago about the baby lyric or something. I don't know what it was, but I want to apologize. I don't even remember. But also I wanted to say, I didn't make it into Streamer University. I started my own thing called Rejection University. Everyone didn't get in. And we did a 10-day streamathon for all the people who got rejected.
I asked you about a fake Streamer University during that moment, but what you didn't know is I planted a seed by giving you a business card during your Sunday Q&A. That business card had a QR code that would lead to this moment.
Wait, what? Yo! Oh my God. Okay. Oh my gosh. I accidentally put my wallet into in the washing machine. So, yeah, that shit got fucked up. Wait, what the fuck?
But Dante, you might be thinking, I don't have the business card.
What the? Yo! What the fuck is wrong with this dude? What is wrong with this dude, bro?
Exactly. I gave you this business card, but knowing you, I knew you would not have the business card at this point in time.
Oh my God, bro. You know, this is like, you know that game where you go like this and like the person's out if they look, like, that's what I feel like is happening right now. I feel like I'm looking all the directions he's pointing, bro. Like, I'm getting fucking mixed right now.
I was so sure that you didn't have the business card that I literally made a video on the page that it would have led to saying that I'd gift you 20 subs if you actually found it. But you might be thinking,
oh my gosh, bruh. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, you're different, bro.
What is this for? Well, you remember the video you watched where I said that I wanted XXS to get more views than one of the freestyles from XXL? Our mission is to get more views on XXS than one of the actual XXL freshmen, and more importantly, get XXL's attention. All the information.
I'm not gonna lie, that would actually be hilarious though.
You thought the idea was funny, but you asked one question of curiosity.
So what the fuck did I have to do? Like, why? What the fuck is this?
And I never gave you that answer until now. See, even though I was trolling, I started this experiment to see how we could give more attention to underground artists that would have never gotten a chance from XXL this year. With your help, we brought more attention to 15 underground artists, and they were beyond grateful for your help.
Hey Dante, my name's Bray Liam. I'm a 21-year-old singer and songwriter from Broward, Florida. I just want to say thank you so much for following along with us and laughing with us at whatever the fuck we were doing. It was really a fun project for all of us, and we're all very appreciative of how you took it.
What's good, y'all? I'm Kid Wicked. I'm a rapper, producer. I make music. I be doing shit. Being on the stream was fucking crazy. I've been part of FNG since I was like 13, and now I'm 19, and I make music, and it was wild to me. Dante is one of the reasons I do what I do, so thanks to him for that. But yeah, shout out Dante, shout out FNG. Peace, love, and drink water.
I'll never be perfect. You know, I'm always gonna be striving to be better than what I was the day before.
And the best part about this is you enjoyed Dante. If I'm being completely honest with you, it would have really broke me if I found out that you actually didn't enjoy this whole experience and it was harmful to you in any way. I always want to do this with a positive message. But the fact that you were genuinely laughing and enjoying brought a smile to my face and honestly was worth it because I spent way too much money on this, like Mr. Beast money, and I don't have Mr. Beast money. So, Dante, I know this is a troll, but you did a lot of good in the process. Through this whole experience, we made a lot of underground artists' days and proved that they could still get attention without this big platform like XXL. And we trolled Patrick CC a little bit in the process.
What the fuck? Okay. This is not at all what I expected this to end up. This was way more wholesome than I thought it was gonna be. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I wish the best for you. I'm not gonna lie. I wish the best for you. I don't know what you're gonna do, like what you're gonna do from like posting from here on out, but like I'm gonna be checking out, bro. I'm gonna be checking out. You got yourself a new subscriber.
And that turned out better than I could ever expect. And even though I was going to give him 20 gifted subs if he had the business card, I decided to do it anyway.
He gifted 20? Yo! The card was in my wallet. Like, it stayed in my wallet, but I fucking watched my shit like a dumbass, bro.
But what does this whole experience teach me more than anything? Well, first of all, it taught me the importance of improvisation. None of these actions were planned in advance, but I made sure to think fast on my feet based on his reactions and adapt to get the win in the end. And one thing I forgot to tell you is instead of betting on him having the card, I decided to be like, yo, there's more of a chance he doesn't, so let's bet against it intentionally and confidently. And that decision made a really cool moment.
What the? Yo!
And at the very end, I really thought that I was about to lose everything, but I tried one more time to adapt to the situation with a new strategy, and that made all the difference. I learned that things don't need to work out exactly the way I want them for them to succeed. And as a control freak, that is something I really need to hear. And more importantly, this whole experience taught me that you don't need to be accepted by others to find your way. I started this whole XXS thing to troll, but the deeper reason was because a big-ass platform like XXL will never give us the connections or opportunity we truly want. But instead of feeling sad or getting rejected, we created an opportunity that was bigger than some of the actual XXL content thanks to ImDontai's reactions. And artists who would normally be ignored in a big stream like ImDontai's were able to get a little bit of attention. I started this whole thing as a joke, but it's proof that even if you're ignored by the big platforms, you can build your own. You don't need XXL, you don't need industry connections, you don't need ImDontai even, you don't even need me. You just need an idea that's crazy enough to make people look twice. And to wrap everything up, I'm just gonna ask you a favor to do for these artists. For the next 2 minutes, I'm gonna be playing some previews of songs from people who are part of this whole XXS publication. So if you like any of these songs or artists, make sure to listen to them on streaming platforms because it would mean a lot to them.
I'm an old head, been rapping off the porch a bit, spinning the wheel, but I'm never quite fortunate. Onk in the shop, mean it time to go torch it. Need to get this beat speaking, so I tortured it.
Regardless when I drop in the one, I know you feel this groovy music, move me. Y'all be on the fake shit, to be living a relationship in my life, it feel like a movie. Maxing out with my rocks and like Goofy, ooh we to be. Grab that blunt, take a hit, drink a lot, smoke a bit, have a night where I forget, yeah. Got me focused on the love.
When I'm done, you ain't gonna be missed, I cannot count how many times you up and misspoke. I cannot count how many times you play that shit role.
What's up, bitch? You give me a showstopper. I ain't wanna write a verse, keep my flow proper. There's no Dr. Swift, I die or writer's block, I'll sock ya. I ain't need fans yet, that's why the verse hotter.
I've been going through trials and tribulations. I'm just trying to keep my mind in check, contemplating harm in all situations, but I just move, I'm on to the next. I'm on a straight path to 195.
Fail, wanna trip me cause I never fail. When is the last time that I took an L? When is the last time that I took an L? They wanna trip me cause I never fail.
In the bag of the stool, giving back shots. Whole gang breaking in, fuck a padlock. Feel like Fred with my gang in the ascot. Feel like Scooby, smoke a doobie, I'm a mascot. Sasquatch, turn you niggas in the dust. Who the fuck up now, nigga? It sucks. Who the fuck up now, nigga? It sucks. Screaming at me isn't gonna change my choices. Do you still love me? Can you still trust me? Don't fucking judge me for wanting something.
Feed the beast, nom nom nom. Feed the beast, nom nom nom. ImDontai beast, nom nom nom. ImDontai beast, nom nom nom.
And most importantly, Dante, thank you for proving that you don't need anyone else to succeed. I know you've always lived by the quote, only once I'm gone will you understand why my energy attracted so many. And this has been a concept you've referenced in your music with your Unburdened EP, the fact that people don't give flowers to other people until they lose them. And my response to that is, why wait? Why wait until you lose something special to tell that person or that thing how much you value it? And I hope that this troll, even if it was in a weird way, showed you a little bit how much we care about you, how much we appreciate you, and how much you help us in such small ways every single day that you might not even realize. With just a couple small actions, you've done so much to help 15 people in my community. So just imagine how many people you've helped with all of your streams and content over the years. I know sometimes it may feel like no one cares, but you mean more than you ever know. And I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. So thank you. Thank you. Yeah.